Fast-track special court POCSO Manipur awards 7 years of rigorous imprisonment to private school teacher for raping minor student. Chief Minister Nongthombam Birren chairs first cabinet meeting with full-fledged Council of Ministers at CM Secretariat. Meeting discusses various policies and projects. Combined security team arrested suspected self-styled commander of non-Sioux prescribed outfit Mar People's Convention Democratic along with his 5 associates. Manipur reports 2 new COVID-19 cases, 7 recoveries and no fatalities in 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands less than 1%. And India adds 2,380 fresh COVID-19 cases, 1,230 recoveries and 56 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.76%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin and I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM with you. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance from one another. Please remember that the fight against the COVID-19 is not over yet. Now, the news in details. Fast-track special court POCSO number 1 Manipur special judge S. Mocha today awarded 7 years of rigorous imprisonment to a private school teacher who was convicted of raping a girl student. The raped convict is 32-year-old Khairakpam Maheshwar alias Sanahal from the Nambol Kaziri. The incident occurred in 2016. A case was registered since then, and on April 19, the relevant court convicted Maheshwar for the crime. Chief Minister Nongthombam Birren today chaired the first cabinet meeting with the complete number of the 12th Council of Ministers at Chief Minister's Secretariat. Impact News sources said the meeting discussed various policies and earmark projects and on intensifying war on drugs version 2 and launching of campaign against corruption in jobs recruitment. A combined security has arrested a suspected self-styled commander of non-Sioux prescribed outfit Mar People's Convention Democratic along with his 5 associates and arms, acting on a tip regarding presence of armed militant cadres loitering in 2 vehicles around Saikod and the Molvaifai area of Churachandpur district. Churachandpur police team under the supervision of Churachandpur SP Sevanand Shurve, IPS and additional SP operations DS Deshorjeet MPS along with a column of 32 Assam rifle carried out an intense operation at the Renkai Bridge along Churachandpur Sugnu Road yesterday. The team intercepted 2 vehicles and arrested them along with SIG SAUERP 320 SP 9mm pistol made in United States of America, 2 magazines, cartridges having 12 live round and 7 live rounds each around 5:25 p.m. According to police report, arrested self-styled commander is 29-year-old Alan Demar, son of Lal Mukor from Identhar Veng Renkai. Upon interrogation, Alan reportedly disclosed that he purchased the pistol from More and that he is a Secretary External Affairs of HPCD, a prescribed outfit which is not under suspension of operation. Police also arrested 5 of his associates. 40-year-old Sangamar alias Ram Lungsang, son of Kai Tin Thang of Senvond, Farjol district, presently residing at Renkai, Jote Weng, Churachandpur. 21-year-old Samuel Mar, son of Robin Mar of Renkai, Eden Thar village. 32-year-old David La Len Lei, son of La Hung Sang from the Molvaifai. 35-year-old Lal Ramthar, son of Thanglund from Saikot, and 33-year-old Nehemar Lal Ringam, son of Lalwin Thang of Molvaifai. Arrested Alan Dumar reportedly shot many rounds from his unauthorized arm and caused panic in the areas around 9:30 p.m. on 19th of April. Manipur Police has registered an FIR against them under the relevant section of IPC and Arms Act for further legal action. Unidentified miscreants planted a bomb at the residential gate of SI Chabungbam Prasanta at Thangmaiban Shinamt Laikai Wathamt Ladak last night around 10. SI Chabungbam Prasanta is currently posted at Lumphel police station. A vehicle was found parking in a suspicious manner for long in front of his house, upon which M30 control team of Imphal West District was informed. Upon checking, the team found an IED inside the vehicle. Later, Manipur Bomb Disposal and Imphal Police Station team recovered the bomb at around 11:30 p.m. and safely disposed at Lumphel dumping area around midnight. No one has claimed responsibility for the incident yet. A bomb exploded at the residential gate of Samurog Mamang Laikai yesterday around 7:30 p.m. The house belonged to 37-year-old Oinam Karnajit, son of O Itomacha. Though there is no casualty, the explosion damaged house wall and rooftop. Miscreants are yet to be identified. Residents of Kakching district seized around 200 bags of urea fertilizer which was brought in a Tata truck at Wabagai Mairenbam area last night. Locals reportedly found out that some individuals were unloading fertilizer bag in a DI Tata vehicle for secretly transporting to Moray in the wake of prevailing fertilizer shortage facing farmers in the state. Impact News sources said drivers of the two vehicles disclosed that the fertilizers were meant for transportation to Moray. The seized fertilizers were distributed to farmers of the Wabagai Marimbum at subsidized price this morning. Locals said they will find out the real owner of the urea bags to hand over the money collected from the sale. Relief and Disaster Management Manipur held state-level mock exercise on earthquake disaster financial year 2022-23 on scenario magnitude 7.2 earthquake northwest of Imphal with epicenter at None district at Hapta Kangjebung today. Speaking at the event, Relief and Disaster Management Minister Awangbung Niomai said youths of every district will be trained on disaster management under Apada Mitra program as in Vishnupur district. Minister Wangbung stressed the need for everyone to be well trained to combat natural calamities. He lauded National Disaster Response Force and State Disaster Response Force for carrying out awareness on rescue operation under National Disaster Management Authority. Vice Chairperson of State Disaster Management Authority Manipur, Yanglet Haukip, and DMA member, retired Lieutenant General Said Atta Hasnan, Additional Chief Secretary M.H. Khan and Relief and Disaster Management Manipur Director K.G. Daigong attended the event. Personnel of NDRF and SDRF medical team and Manipur Fire and Emergency Service personnel also conducted mock exercise at Jenims Porampot. Sub-Collector Office Imphal East, CPET Tagilpat, DC Imphal West, Kusum Oil Pumped Konung Mamang and NRL Oil Pumped Uripok.
site attack hasbian di peusi
mamangai the rescue operation natraga mateng pang binanaba kadai digi lakani kari kamain togani akoi people's awareness cam so leiramde with an initiative from the NDMA sigumba matang awareness people loinana mock drill khaktanatana local youth singbusu train biba something which is related to natural calamities thokpakanda mi kanba yanaba before the experts reach the place where this natural calamities are occurring. Local youth sing na hana mateng PB anaba the training so people have say koi state yam kanaba hangdori.
State disaster management authorities also held state-level mock exercise on earthquake and the Central Library of Janims in Fall East today. Experts demonstrated how military personnel and volunteers combat earthquake. District Administration, Thoubal and State Relief and Disaster Management also held mock drill on disaster management at Thoubal DC complex today. As the RF personnel gave demonstration on how to combat and manage calamities like fire and earthquake. Thoubal DC Ahanthem Subas, Thoubal SP Jogesh Chandra Haubujam and Thoubal ADM B Lokeshwar attended the program. Students of Modern College in Podampad rage into fury today upon learning that some individuals have acquired land in the college campus. Modern College Students' Unions took out protests at Podampad DC Road. Imphal East District Police team, including top officials, rushed to contain the situation and later managed to disperse the agitating students. Speaking on the sideline, Games and Sports Secretary of Modern College Students' Union and Lamyanba asked how it is possible that some people have owned the land of the college which has been in existence for years. He condemned the government's notice of demarcation on April 26 as unreasonable.
Modern College की boundary दे लगी बा अदु कुमल लम्मा मत boundary demarcation ताऊ नबकी तमत थारगली बची अदु खुद तक हंदोक भी लोने ना अखोई ने अंगासी ऐसी कुम बा 1963 की मतम दगी Modern College की boundary अंगासी फाउ द college की मियाम अमसुंग college की केनो ना ngak तुन सेंद्रना लागली बसी ऐसी कुम लबा लोना उकराना लाद लोना पता तसलम बा ऐसी कुम थाओं का ऐसी settlement department अमसुंग मरी लेने बा department सिंग ना मियंग चंग भी दुना खुद तक हंदोक भी अखोई की Modern College की लम्मा सिबु कन बदा लेबाक मियाम अमसुंग मरी लेने बा department सिंग ना मियंग चंग भी बेगलोने ना लम कन बसिदा लेबाक मियाम ना मतिंग पंग बियो है ना Modern College Student Union game makedigi appeal tawzaragli.
National Highway number 37 in Faljude-Bamp Road Dumper Drivers and Owners Association held protest meet today demanding revocation of High Court of Manipur's ruling on the ban of quarrying activities at rivers of Manipur. Taking part in the protest meet stage at the Patsoi Lamkai, Imphal West, Secretary of Sangaithil Sagolband Mini Tipper Drivers and Owners Association T.H. Kumar said many laborers are now jobless and are reeling under financial crunch. He appealed to relevant authorities to a solution to the issue. He warned that Sangaithil Sagolband Mini Tipper Drivers and Owners Association along with National Highway number 37 in Faljude-Bamp Road Tipper Drivers and Owners Association and Old Manipur Quarry Association will launch intense agitation if relevant authorities failed to meet their demands within 48 hours.
Masa masu laik tamalbe school kal ba ben barap ti ba kono masu de maintenance tawri bani maduna masi puna mak mayu nari ba awa za athu bada masi ki policy ama sembiu haiduna masi ki phamja bang masi ki wakan bem ni haina ai tamjari pungni nipuni pan ki manungda sarkar na thabak to onthu projektra gati ai khoi ki leijari ba association ki nga punna on man quarry association ki pusamna ga singba leigi ba mayam association ki punna ai khoi pungni pun pan ki manungda sarkar na masi ki thabak to onthu projektra gati khoi akan hen akan ba
Fourth Quiramband Ima Kaithil Loop opposes arrangements to shift licensed vendors of the Fourth Quiramband Ima Kaithil to the new market shade constructed at Erswald Tombishana High School campus at All Assembly wrote. Speaking to Media Association Vice President W. Luang Lema said market vendors held a meeting today and took various resolutions. She said around 2,000 vendors started selling their products the fourth market since 2001. Luang Lema said they have been paying tax to IMC as any other women vendors of the other three IMA markets and condemned the government of sidelining them. She also warned those licensed vendors of the fourth market to cut off their license if they continue selling at streets instead of their allotted space by 10th of May.
ngasi phawda sida sari sida koi hongjangada minoi kaithen mi ke ano kadai de hongno chi tongne haiba amta haibide ai koi je street vendor waina ubiraga lei robindon haiba matamda su maning da ama su sagale adu su loiram bai adu da phojang ga di street vendor je khara hena mapung phana ma kano tawrani na hai adu ai koi je street vendor natti haiba si koi miyam da khangan ba haiba se kaithen da khangan bi ba sarkar na khangbi ba je khangna bi nam da koi sarkar da amadi IMC da koi ai ba che rom bisalani adu ga mayam na su mapan da chai bi sin changbi raktra ga di ai koi na madu gi mafam sing Hana Pammi Katil Jataba missing the Kulilam Laukani have the Koyang, Arepa, Warepni.
All India Trade Union Congress press note says the union has submitted a memorandum highlighting issues facing street vendors of Manipur to Governor Laganation. The memorandum includes demands to provide schemes under Town the Vending Committee and Street Vendor Protection of Livelihood and Regulation of Street Vending Act 2014 to provide license to identified street vendors and to segregate non-vending and vending areas properly. CPI Manipur State Council today staged protest demonstration against skyrocketing prices of essential items and fuels. The protest was carried out under the banner of a CPI Thangmaiband Local Council and Irabot Memorial at Irabot Memorial Complex at Jingmerong. Party State Secretary Sotin Kumar led the protest, chanting various slogans. RSR Institute Kwakait Health Bazaar had allegedly failed to pay remuneration to many college students who had been hired at the institute on part-time basis. Enraged students employees vandalized the institute office today. Receptionist at the institute Kamei Shaimond said Atom Sanathoy from the Kwakait Health and Thangjamd Rebecca from the Chingamaka run the institute, and they had collected large sum of money from many students on the pretext of job placement. He said the institute stopped paying salary to its staff a few months ago. He said today's incident occurred as they could not reach a consensus with the employees.
Tha hela phok tolon ta pidana akhoi gi chhatra oibagi punsi je moina mahalle akhoi horak liba chhatra singi punsi da kanongna ba lup torna mieng sangbiu amasung makoina paisa mayam loksilaga chhatra kai punsi bo thaba am ta pidana makoida awana pidibse masi yaningde makoina chhatra amada ngamoida ba foundation course la ba si kuntra kanamda na hoji wana ba corona matam sida paisa am ta lena ma ta jamali sing kuntra puthoga chhatra tamoina akoida ngamoida ba thak pisilaga makoina tolopi dana ba khadrak ma da tolomagi niyom si urakpade akhoi mayam tasin jaraga thaba si pakha chabane.
Secretariat member of All India Safe Education Committee, Professor Pradeep Mahaprata, expressed concerns that nationwide implementation of National Education Policy 2020 will be a big challenge. He stressed on the need for everyone to be aware about the policy. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, Pradeep said some states will face issues related to infrastructure and adaptability once the policy is implemented nationwide, informing that national discussion on NEP 2020 will be held in Delhi on 9th of May. He appeals to intellectuals and academicians of Manipur to attend the meeting.
This, along with the very dangerous conspiracy to saffronize, to communalize education, we stand for secular, scientific and democratic education. But NEP has conspired by making undue glorification, false glorification of the so-called Indian heritage. We are proud of our past and heritage, but nothing should be falsified, nothing should be falsely glorified. That gives back to jingoism. We are here to address this press meet, to make an appeal, to know what exactly is going. We should first of all know NEP 2020.
Tasena ngaside koi anganwali workers singna yamna overburden oina leiba aduga makoida yamna less qualified oiba low paid piba aduga moi simply 6 months to 1 year ki online training pirakanda like tamhalu kind of purpose hapta holoji yamna aruba phimum lei haba potna singba mayam yauri huzik government gi oja oina makoina engage toroga thammakanda makoigi non academic kangu singduna accessing tissue run lerpagi matang na singba tongan ba asoiba mayam ama AISEC na ngasi puthokna mayam da khangana hona bani.
Directorate of Environment and Climate Change taking its role as State Social Impact Assessment Unit for the proposed Ring Road project held public hearing with residents of Chanbigay, Haingang, Mongjamd and Western Chingmairong areas. Relevant authorities took feedbacks from the residents who will be affected by the project, which will pass through 25 villages of Imphal East district. The public hearing was convened at Haingang Gram Panchayat ground. Today, on the last day of public hearing on the project, relevant authorities also interacted with Ring Road project affected residents in Thangmaiban areas at Naharold Leshemba Club in Thangmaiban Sinam Lake. Land pata holders and those without land documents attended the meeting and addressed their complaints. They urged the Social Impact Assessment Unit to make arrangement in their interest.
case story hai mai du ring road tu chuang la ko ya ko mai case story hai case story tu ta khai do libra case story tu ring sai ring road gari la ko tu ring road case story mai kun du chuang la ko ya ko
pata ta ke hai ba kan da cabinet from the dia the cabinet decision the natra dia the hai ba do ba rule la ma di tham ba dai ni khang ba ma ya ma de ta pai de bas ni masa ki angam ba ki sakti ki wang da ta na re bos
akoi hin ba ki ham lai de why la me ni mel sing di koi protection bi mi ni akoi ni tham mai shole akoi ni lai de akoi ni lai ta ko sa human right commission lai so koi ni lai ta ko sa lai ta ko sa ma akoi praja lai akoi khatta asok pa akoi khatta ngasi ne koi ni lai kai ni ko kan miri adu hayan government asina loi inthua ko matam da koi settle ta bunga se ngasi hana sibiyo.
Speaking on the sideline, Joint Director of Directorate of Environment and Climate Change, Dr. T. Brajkumar urged the locals to address their issues at the SIA unit grievance cell of Grievance Judicial Committee and Directorate of Environment and Climate Change opened by Revenue Secretary.
Government ki development project kununga prajagi awabong tu oiwai wakhan prajagi khara mangbai khara tungbai amang atung ani hola kanda atung ni yam bo thamuk tu ne ai phawai kai lawde aina phawai thabone hen tawraga dei phawai hai tuine phatabne hen tawraga phatti hai tuine government ki agency no oigera non governmental agency no oigera private body no oigera lam ama karigumba project ama dum ta traka leiba tar acquire haibin ko eviction te ko lam sima acquire to taragadi hai ri exi kam snya ro exi makha leiga da bani exi ki makha de europe rule sing ni matungina apena safar process samani ngasi rule gi every one in rule khudima step am da kan bia ro kanba taragadi court yam line of affairs ni court lady mayam gi justice kumta aikuna adugum matik socially impact si focus tawri bam khai project sigi kana bam the viability analysis system ya mai singani khanje be khanje.
A team of Commando Imphal West arrested 2 drug users and sellers from Thangmaiban to Wathamd Leirak crossing coming in a Honda Activa from Kuyatong site this morning. Police report says arrested person, a 38-year-old Mohammed Mudzamin Hushind, son of late Mohammed Qiamuddin of Khomidok Haikru Makhong Bazar and 34-year-old Muhammad Amir Khan, son of Muhammad Abdul Latif of Mayang Imphal Bangund Makhalaikai. Police recovered 27 plastic vials containing suspected heroin powder weighing approximately 34 grams, 2 mobile phones, 1 Honda Activa bearing registration number MN01AH 9562 and 1,380 rupees in cash from them. They have been handed over to Imphal Police Station along with the seized articles for necessary legal actions. As a part of the ongoing war on drug version 2, a combined security team has seized 70 shop cases containing suspected brown sugar in Churachandpur district. Churachandpur police team, including women police under the supervision of Churachandpur SP Sevanan Shurve, IPS and additional SP Operations TS Deshorjeet MPS, along with personnel of 32 Assam Rifle, intercepted a Bolero vehicle bearing registration number MN01Z0851 coming from More towards Churachandpur yesterday. Upon checking the vehicle, the combined team recovered the contraband drugs. Occupants of the vehicle, 32-year-old Namnai Hing Haukib, wife of Holmang Haukib, and 23-year-old Robert Mar, son of Darthang Lui Mar, were arrested. According to police report, both of them are from More Technopole district. Churachandpur police has registered an FIR under NDNPS Act against the incident. Manipur reported 2 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 251 samples tested in the last 24 hours. Delhi COVID positivity rate stands at 0.79%. As per the latest report from the Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur are 1,37,205. Active cases are 29. There is no COVID-related deaths in the past 24 hours. Death toll remains at 2,120. 7 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours. Total recovered cases stands at 1,35,056. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 98.43%. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Firoigi Paujel, Tribal Affairs and Hills ki ex-executive engineer Thaudam Bhagat Singha haukiba chahi lishing ani kunga mathoida laikhidabagi ahanba chahi ki kumon Firoi lakliba April kunga humdoi thangza numita thokle. Thaudam Bhagat Singhana laikhidaba chahi faraklabasu nangbu ningsingbadi kauba laite Paujen jariba laikhidravagi imung manung. Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal da nauna hangdok jare, Hairiba sida personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba potlam sing mafam asida phangbigani ngasi maglangsing birau Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Thangal Bazar near Kasturi Thong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Enjoy our freshly baked products. All our products contain honey. Kohi, taste the heart of Manipur.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime, the English Bulletin. India added 2,308 fresh COVID-19 cases, 1,231 recoveries and 56 deaths in 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases are 13,433. Total recoveries are 4,25,14,479. Recovery rate stands at 98.76%. Death toll reaches at 5,22,062. Over 187 crore 7 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 50 crore 71 lakh 19,000 people. Over 62 lakh 32,000 people have died, and recovery are above 45 crore 95 lakh 24,000. United States of America has the highest active cases of above 11 lakh 61,000 in the world. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today conferred the prestigious Prime Minister's Award for Excellence in Public Administration 2021 for Best Performance in the implementation of promoting excellence in sports and wellness through Khelo India scheme to Vishnupur district. DC Vishnupur Laurembam Vikram received the award on occasion of 15th Civil Services Day observation organized by Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances at Vigyan Bhavan in New Delhi. The Prime Minister's Award for Excellence in Public Administration was instituted with an aim to recognize the extraordinary and innovative work done by districts or implementing units and central state organizations for the welfare of the common citizens. Vice President of Relief Center for the Welfare of Differently Abled Person Manipur, Lenin Hiromd, has been selected as Indian delegate for the Arab Youth's International Modeled United Nations 2022 conference. The event will be held at the United Arab Emirates from May 27 to 30. Relief Center for the Welfare of Differently Abled Persons Manipur has expressed belief that Lenin will highlight topics related to the role of youths in bringing world peace at the conference. Joint Action Committee formed in connection to the death of Kamei Gai Henlung has withdrawn its decisions to impose shutdown along the national highways. Kamei Gai Henlung from the Mazurond Kabui village passed away after he was hit by a car at Vishnupur market recently. JAC press note from that informed that the proposed shutdown was withdrawn after the accused person was arrested and the car was seized by the police. Financial Literacy Awareness cum Credit Linkage Program was held at JMC Auditorium in Babupara, Jiribam District today. Manipur State Cooperative Bank, Jiribam Branch and Manipur State Rural Livelihood Mission, Borobekara and Jiribam Block jointly organized the program. IMA credit card loans were provided to 16 self-help groups and 5 JMC vendor card holders at the event. Speaking on the occasion, Jiribam DCW Malangan Chenglei stressed the need for time-to-time awareness on financial literacy by NABARD and Manipur State Cooperative Bank. He also encouraged people to repay loans on time.
From time to time, financial literacy aduna hojiksu akoi MSC na kaina adagi kenona paisa se samane tiba kanse asida financial ke mama to have se ya impressive oi bane ade atai matam da to ni aduga hojik loan sanction to kanse asida asuma ke mum to ya important asimai to
KANEL Producers Cooperative Society Limited organized one-day marketing promotions of handloom and handicrafts at its head office campus in the Tuibong, Churachandpur today. This society is a conglomerate of the various entrepreneurship to promote organic farming and enhance the technique of cultivation of large production. So far, 200 self-help groups are registered under the society. During the technical session, the Chief Technical Officer, Home Science KVK Churachandpur, Dr. S.S. Roma, urged the public to give cooperation to KANEL society to reach out to the public demand. Bamboo handicraft items and organic agricultural crops and electronic gadgets known as KANEL bio-greened were displayed at the event. 3-day skill training program organized by Ingele Paper and Print Private Limited Manipur and the Ima Panthoibi Sanglen in Luang Sangbam Makhalaikai, Imphal East District concluded today. Around the 60 women of Luang Sangbam areas took part in the program. Ingele Paper and Print Private Limited Manipur Director L. Ranjit said the training program aims to develop skills of women in various fields to help them earn livelihood. Wangoi MLA KH Loken encouraged people to come forth and avail the benefits of the various welfare schemes launched by the government. The MLA today attended a Block Health Mela organized by District Health Society Imphal West at Yumnam Hudrom Higher Secondary School playground. More than 30 stalls were put up at the fair. Health Director Dr. K. Rajo and the CMO Imphal West Dr. S. Priyo Kumar attended the event.
Hayeng nangi matamda kari tawrammi haibdo madu aikhogi ranti tawba miyamgi sewa tawrina khoi khangna taba miyam de sum miyeng bada ina sum yeng jabada sum politics tawrbe chilinaw sing praja sing jina sum khakki wakhal da ui politics tawrbe miyo ji khaktang da sum magi matamda kari da adu aina pamjaba am khana khoi ngasi gi sarkar gi laiba aikhogi employee sing jina ai isa gi thabak aina pension chatringai matamda aina miyam gi thabak tawringai matamsida aigi matamda simadi masak thokna miyam gi damakta tawrami haibado madu amakhathang thambiramu.
Kerala MLA L. Rameshwar says people of Manipur have stopped complaining about being deprived of government welfare schemes ever since BJP came to power. He was speaking on the sidelines of the Block Health Mela and the telemedicines organized by District Health Society Imphal East at Kiamgai Mayai Laikai Community Hall today. Imphal East DCKH Diana, CMO Imphal East Dr. L. Indira and Kiamgai Gram Panchayat Pradhan K. Manisana attended the event.
Tongan Basakan capacity mayam na koi door hai yim ji hoi ta na se sikum hel mela sida sikum mate koi praja sing topi re kana basing ai ta tongan ba changi blood test makanum bu isi gi ultrasound gi tongan ba koi pasha yam na sang na to bu test me free da saka sin tor ka praja bu ngai na ba thang amane du da mayam chu sikum mate ai praja sing pe nei abi tongan ba koi pasha bu leng da mayam ma na se ultrasound tori isi tori tongan blood test gi makal atopa ida da lem na pi ba tongan ba de gaini gi lani hum kudi mu kai ta ra ka ngasi lakpiriba tong department khara itare yam thagasari haga praja sing awareness ama koina bibira kan koida yam mina singba.
Wangoi MLA KH Loken along with Health Director Dr. K. Rajo today visited 32-year-old breast cancer patient Mayengbam Menaka, wife of Mayengbam Premjit alias Bruce Lee, at his residence in Laimapokpam Makhalaikai. Menaka, a mother of 3, was detected with breast cancer around 1 year ago. She is facing financial difficulty for her treatment. The visiting team came to know about her condition through a video which went viral on social media. Speaking on the sideline, MLA Lokand assured of extending all possible aid to Menaka. Dr. K. Rajo said Menaka will be provided treatment under the State Health Department.
Rajda koi anaik si anam muna sum yeng mo matam da hojikti praja jingji puru ka no mo chaw ne koi lamjadi koi kendra zalaiba raja sing aduna senthok lambi marang kain laitabna anabasi hekna ku matam dai khoi matam chana aying bangam hudaba anabaduna lisalakhiba madugi nuai tabdo ai ngasi isala phawdung anabasi khoi agi site gi joi angam financial gi wero ai angam mateng pangjage na ai laksawni aduga
community health center wangoi sida aina pau pirani aduga magi chathok chasan transportation tawbudasu ambulance ki support tawbion ai hoji hairgani anabadi matungina kari magi che sang de khoi puradi uba phangdri magi che sang si yengaga magi che sang si adagi akhoi collection amdang torga makha kari tawba yage do khoi support tawjage.
Like-minded group LMG Manipur extended a financial aid of rupees 20,000 to family members of kidney transplant patient 34-year-old Ilangbamd Regina, wife of Ilangbamd Rabi from the Nambold Maibamd Chingmang. LMG Manipur Secretary Ojit Sorokhaibam handed over the aid to Regina's mother-in-law Rohini. Regina is undergoing treatment at a hospital in Chandigarh for post-kidney transplant complications. BJY and Moirang Mandal members have extended help to thunderstorm affected families of the Moirang Assembly constituency in the Vishnupur district. The initiative is being carried out under ex-Moirang MLA M. Prithviraj. BJY and Manipur Pradesh President M. Baris Sharma, ex-MLA M. Prithviraj and other attended. Another today extended aid to affected families in Kwakta Municipal Council, Kwakta Gram Panchayat, Ngangkalawai, Thamnapokpi and other locations of the Moirang constituency. Marking the 42nd Foundation Day of the Bharatiya Janata Party, party members have offered floral tributes at the statue of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose located in INA Martyrs Memorial Complex, Moirang. BJY and Manipur Pradesh conducted the event wherein BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sarada presented gifts to family members of M. Koireng, H. Nilamani, M. Ahanjao and Kiam Gopal, who helped the Indian National Army in fighting against the British Army in the fight for India's freedom. Former Moirang MLA M. Prithviraj, Moirang Municipal Council ex-councillor and Pradhan also attended the event yesterday. Now the news from the world of sports. Manipur defeated Gujarat 2-0 in today's Group B League match of the ongoing 75th National Football Championship for Santosh Trophy at the Kotapadi Stadium. For Manipur, Sudhir Loitongbam netted a goal at the 47th minute and another one owned goal by Gujarat's Siddharth at 68th minute of the match. In yesterday's match at Payanard Stadium, host Punjab thrashed Rajasthan 4-0. In another match of the championship being held under the aegis of All India Football Federation, Meghalaya and Kerala ended 1-1 draw. Karnataka and defending champion Services will lock horns at Payanard Stadium today at 8 p.m. PTSCB, Purum Tamfa and the Kiran Football Club Waikong ended 4-4 draw in today's league round of the ongoing Ima Panthoibi Trophy 2022. Altogether, 21 teams are competing in the tournament organized by Mata Panthoibi Association MPA, Thaunagjam, Kakching District. While in the second match, Kongjom Football Club Kongjom defeated the Notorious Boys Mantak 3-2. 15th Indian Premier League IPL 2022 league match between the Mumbai Indians and Chennai Super King is underway at Dr. D.Y. Patel Sports Academy, Navi Mumbai. In yesterday's league match, Delhi Capitals defeated Punjab Kings by 9 wickets at Barborn Stadium. In Indian Women's League under AIFF Kickstart Football Club, Odisha Police and Sethu Madurai have beat their opponents. 12 teams are competing in the league hosted by Odisha at Bhubaneswar's Kalinga Stadium, the 7th Battalion ground and the capital ground. In yesterday's 10th league match, Kickstar Football Club Bengaluru thrashed Srivodam Soccer Club Goa 7-0. In the 11th league match, Odisha Police defeated Mata Rukmani Football Club Chhattisgarh 1-0. And in the 12th league match, Sethu Football Club Madurai thrashed ARA Gujarat 3-0. 13th league matches will be between Delhi Hands Women Football Club and Gokulam Kerala Football Club, and Delhi's PIFA Sports Football Club will clash with Srivodam Soccer Club Goa in the 14th league match on the 23rd of April. Second edition of KELO India University Games will be held from April 24 till May 5 at 5 different stadiums in Bangalore. More than 3,878 players from 189 universities in India will take part in the sporting event. Participants will contest for 275 gold, silver and bronze medals in 20 different events, including the Yogashana. And Sports Ministry of India is targeting to nurture international level players by holding KELO India University Games, and for the purpose the Union's Sports Ministry has already sanctioned rupees 34.97 crore. It may be mentioned the first KELO India University Game hosted by Bhubaneswar was held in February 2020. Women's cricket camp under NCABCCI will be held at West Bengal's Bengal Cricket Academy from May 9th to June 2. All India's women's Selection Committee BCCI has selected 5 women cricketers from Manipur for the camp. The selected players under Manipur Cricket Association are Vaikom Ganga, Yambem Miland, Kaishamd Kalpana, Harungbam Kiranbala and Brahmachari Mayumd Setarni. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Fast Track Special Court POCSO Manipur awards 7 years of rigorous imprisonment to private school teachers for raping minor students. Chief Minister Nongtombam Birane chairs first cabinet meeting with full-fledged Council of Ministers at CM Secretariat. Meeting discusses various policies and projects. Combined security team arrested suspected self-styled commander of a non-Sioux proscribed outfit Mar People's Convention Democratic along with his 5 associates. Manipur reports 2 new COVID-19 cases, 7 recoveries and no fatality in 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands less than 1%. And India adds 2,380 fresh COVID-19 cases, 1,231 recoveries and 56 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.76%. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin, which will be presented by our anchor, Ms. Momoka Salam. In the meantime, for more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Until then, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Lengsin Biru, Langol Lai Manai, Imphal West Laiba, Trebi Multi Speciality Hospital, Maru Cancer Treatment.